Right. I think while you work on that, I'm going to try and finish the top of this.
Of what?
I'll work on the top where I am over here. So the landing area on the top of the carrier.
Oh, okay.
See if I can do something to that. Do we want to build like straight on the top like this, or do we want to have it at this other level up here? Like below or up to? It depends.
What are you building? Like a landing area?
Yeah, so this will be the top, the exterior of the ship.
Yeah, then on the lowest level, because then the person in here can like watch over it.
Yep. The only other, I suppose we've probably got other places we can run the pipes. Like if we wanted to run something underneath for turrets and that, but there should be other places to do that. It's like we had those gaps between each of the hangar bays and stuff like that. We should be able to find a way. So this will be the top. I don't know if it'll help, but I'll see if I can outline the exterior of the ship a little bit.
Do you think that... Oh, this is pretty cool. Do you think that looks alright? That sort of...
I like that. I'm just trying this. Will this look a bit different with... do you have that corner piece ready?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you prefer the flat or that curved back?
What do you mean by, like, a straight line out? What do you mean by...
Yeah, well, before you had that...
this, like the curved?
Yeah, before you had it with the...
Oh, yeah, I like the slant, or the slopes.
That'll have to be heavy armor, won't it?
Yeah.
This will be the outside of the ship. Not this bit that you've just done down here. That can...
I don't think that will have to be, because if that blows up, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
The corner, like, when you place if you see on this bridge, see where I'm standing? Like, on that side, it makes, like, how there's two slopes kind of meeting. For some reason, that always really bugs me, and I always have to, like, rebuild my whole ship if it ends up having something like that. I don't know why. I could just put
remove those corner pieces and sort of have it flow up a little bit better.
Like this, yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do at the bottom of the ship.
Yeah.
So we've got the top sorted out. I mean, we could use that as another landing pad, but I don't know how many ships we're going to need. I have no idea what I'm doing up here.
I like this sort of shape you've made with, like, the light armor and the heavy armor together.
I don't know how practical it is. I basically just made a moat.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to stay. Right, so what do we need up here? Place to land. Do we want things like a place to refuel, so connectors and stuff like that?
Yeah, I guess we could put them in like the floor, and then they... Are we putting them in the floor and down in those, like, little personal hangars too? Because that means that because we'll probably have to, like, change these ships a bit to have connectors and stuff on them.
As long as they're all reasonably standardized. Yeah, we can do the floor. Oh, I'll just close the door.
Okay, let's cut this away.
It's either the floor or the walls. We can't do the ceilings. No.
Yeah. Oh, what did I just delete? I heard the deleting noise. It's nice that they added that noise, or else I would have never known, and then we'd be flying our ship and parts of it would be flying off.
Another thing we haven't really focused on yet is defenses. This is a military vessel, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I usually do those last, but
yeah,
I always build the ship and then... And I think that the fighters should be able to defend the ship. It'll still need, like, cannons and stuff, or not cannons, but turrets.
Yeah. Even just for things like meteors.
Yeah. So should most of this bridge have a heavy armor around it?
I'm assuming so, because it is a little bit vulnerable having it just perched up here, so yeah, I think so. I think we'll have the deck sort of sweep around the side a little bit. We can extend the side and the back of the bridge to be maybe one or like a couple of layers thick. I don't know, but yeah, I'll get to that. At the moment I'm just sort of trying to draw up a bit of an outline around where I think the exterior might go. But this
like
is
around the bottom and stuff?
Yeah, I've done the sides a little bit, and yeah, this is just a bit of a template just to work off.
Then the interior where like it leads up to the bridge is starting to become really complicated.
Yeah.
We can fix that afterwards.
Yeah, well, there'll be plenty of room inside there, hopefully, because there's going to have to be quite a few rear thrusters for this ship. So
yeah,
I think this entire area out here will sort of have to be dedicated to that, unless we want to have like little pods on the side, up the front, that also face rearwards, which is easily possible.
Yeah, I don't care either way. I built ships with pods, and ships with just sort of stuck them in there.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but I'm hoping it's going to work. Yeah.
Me too.
Are you working on the bridge still?
Yeah.
When I first started this game, I was rather confused by, the three-dimensional aspect, of being in space.
Oh, yeah.
Where there's no up. But now it just comes easily. I haven't had any trouble with that at all for ages. It's helped with other games as well.
I noticed that too. Like, I used to always try to fly facing, like, some upwards until I realized that there's just no up, and now I just will fly around in a ship upside down.
Yep.
We could even have separate, like, those ships what still kind of confuses me is those ships that have, like, a bunch of different separate gravities, so you'll go into one room and there'll be, like, people walking on the roof and then on the walls and stuff.
Yeah. I wanted to build one of them soon. Okay, I think that looks...
The front kind of looks like a tarantula, how it has those big fangs coming out of its...
Yeah, I'm just experimenting around with looks. Like, I've deleted this a couple of times. I'll probably delete it a few more times yet.
I like it from, like, up here. Oh. I hit the wrong button. But, are you gonna, like, connect these sort of dangling parts like this over here? I don't know if you can see me, but I'm on the...
Yeah, I think, like, I'm just sort of working this out as I go along, but I think that might be the bottom of the ship. It might be a bit big, I don't know. Yeah, as I said, I'm making it up as I go along.
We could put just we could put all the thrusters in there and stuff. Like, in each one of these things, say that these light armor blocks were thrusters, we could just have, like, a bunch of, like, that.
Yep.
Or something. And then that would be, like...
We've also got to leave room for storage and the engine room and stuff like that, even though that's far too big a space for that, but... Okay.
Well, all these fighters need, refueling.
Yeah. We could also make... I don't know. I wasn't thinking about having it that far along. I think in the center I'll bring it up fairly quickly and then keep the two side ones. Not that that'll make any sense, but I'm just going to keep building and see what happens. Have you finished with the bridge?
Kinda. I don't know if it looks that good.
And we can always do the touch-ups and stuff like that at the end. I like that there. I was thinking about sweeping the back away a little bit more, but
oh, like downwards.
On the back. Yeah, we haven't really started on the back yet, though. So, which reminds me, I have to do a door. And that door,
yeah.
So down underneath the bottom, like where I've put this, I'll need to leave that area free for the mechanical parts.
Yeah.
Having that extra space down the bottom that I've just sort of, we don't really need all of that, so I was debating whether to reduce that height of the ship and make it sort of sleeker, like wider than it is tall, or adding another lot of hangars down there. Not that we really need them, but
yeah. I think either one works. Having hangars.
I just felt like building more doors. I like building doors. I've done it again. A very chunky build. Got to work out how to get rid of some of this.
There's something... You know how, like, the blocks have, like, a metal rim around them on all the sides? Usually the corner pieces, like, tile together, but over here, for some reason, it's, like, tiling really oddly. Like, some of them will go together, and then some of them won't. I guess I'll just see, like, how there's these two lines.
That'll be because there's no... Hang on, if I just... Oh, yes. So you'll need to put blocks down in here.
Oh.
Like there.
That might make the, this room a lot smaller.
Yeah, even if it's just a slanted block.
Does the bridge need to be that big? Because
not really.
I kind of made it really small.
There's actually slanted blocks here.
Oh yeah, that was from something I earlier did. That's how my builds get messy.
Yeah, we don't need really that far back.
I could cut some of the roof away, I think. There. That opens it up a bit.
Yeah, I don't know if we need down here as much. I don't know what to put down there anyway.
Have cargo containers or...
Yeah, something like that.
Like the people flying the ships. Personal stuff. Even though the ship, we're probably more than halfway done because we've built so much of it, but I still have no idea what it's going to end up looking like.
Yeah, I didn't come into this with an idea in mind. I just started building, so again, I don't even have a picture in my head.
That's what I usually do.
Maybe you know what to do at the top of this a bit better. I'm
Over
thinking,
where?
Like on
the top of the ship.
Yeah, I'm thinking where this is. Maybe there'd be a door that would lead into here, like into the inside, but it would have to be
so that the like there would be a roof over this then.
Yeah,
and over the bridge.
I'll just sort of quickly build it. This doesn't have to be where it is, but there would sort of be a door.
Oh, you just mean like a door for the people to walk up through here?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'll just remove what I did. Remember that this height here is the height of the what do you call it? The thing. So this is where they'll be walking on this one.
Yeah.
Although you can drop it down. If we do have a door there, though, for people to come in, it'd have to, like, you'd have to make sure that the bridge is fairly secure, because you don't want people just walking through one door straight into the bridge. Even though they could just grind the glass away, but yeah.
Yeah. At least you'd see them if they were doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, we could build something there, but I don't know how to work out. We'll have to go back in and fix the interior because it'll get really messed up.
Yeah, that's all right. I can always work that out afterwards. It's the top of the ship that I'm not entirely sure about.
Like the landing pad?
Yeah. And how to make it look a bit better than just one big flat piece of blocks. So if we have the connectors on the floor, we'd have to put a couple of sort of refuel bays there, and then work out how to connect them up to the system.
Yeah. If we just have like all our cargo crates and stuff connected in the ship, should be pretty easy. We could just get a pipe into one. Oh, the inside of this ship is becoming a huge mess now when I'm building this outside, because I'm placing just a bunch of blocks. We're definitely gonna have to go and clean that up. And there's sort of like doors on every level, so I have to make sure that they're all accessible.
I may just give up on this bit and just pass it off to you.
That's what I was thinking of doing with this back of the sloping bridge.
Okay, so if we both fail at this, we'll just give the other person a go.
That's the good thing about building with more than one person. God, I don't know why this bridge is giving me such a hard time. There's so many like angles that aren't matching up and stuff. Usually it's not like this. I think it's because of that window I put in, and the windows are different sizes than most of the blocks, but they still take up a full block space. Did you give up on that like front part you were building?
Not yet, but I have a feeling I'm about to.
I can come over there and then we can switch roles, and you could see if this bridge is okay.
Maybe I could start on the door as well. I'm going to put down a gravity generator. This is too annoying.
Yeah. Whenever I went over there, I was about to put one down, and then I'd remember what I was actually doing there and forget to do that.
I think the best plan for this might be just to remove all of those stairs and everything
that's on the inside?
Yeah. Empty it out, make it a shell, and then see how much room there's in here and go from there. So you're starting on the front, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll continue with this then.
So you want to keep most, like, these big round parts
you can do whatever you want with it. I was just experimenting with different looks. I don't like those big ones on the right and left that I'm near now. I don't mind the look of this bit in the middle, but I don't know.
These these two big parts jutting out.
Not on the right and left, but in the middle, where I am now. Yeah, that very sharp look. I don't mind.
Yeah, I like to build my ships like kind of sharp and not rounded that much.
Yeah.
I think it makes them look more sleek.
That rounded on the sides is just what I've done there. I can never quite get it right. It either turns into this big bulging thing or just one block wide.
I just didn't want to come up here and instantly delete everything you just did. Hope you don't mind, but I sort of deleted like the whole frame you had on the bottom.
That's right.
Because it was like the rounded sides. If you want to stay with like a sharper look, then do you think it would look better if we just keep like that thing you had in the middle that's sort of like a point, and then just make the rest of the ships slant back into just the sides instead of have something poking out?
Yeah, that might be better. I don't know how much room you have to play with, so that might need to come out a bit further, like that point. Depends how much you can shave off over here, like where I am. Because just beneath that wall there is the inside. So depends how far you can cut into there.
Oh yeah.
But if that point just comes forward, then you can solve that problem. It's just a bit of work.
So the fighters that we have down there that we're planning on putting in here, they're like built before there were even conveyors and stuff?
Well, yeah, for a small ship, yeah.
Yeah.
They're not exactly ready for this, but I mean, once we've got the sort of a system in place, like a standard to follow, then it'll be a bit easier to build them. So we'll build this ship and then adjust the fighters for it after. Okay, so I've added 2 doors to either side of the bridge.
Yeah, I see those.
And then I've sort of made a bit of an airlock with so there's actually 3 layers of doors before you can get to the bridge.
So let me come look at that.
Yeah, not all in one hit. So you don't have to go through 3 consecutive doors.
I like the airlock, and then you come in here and go through the bridge.
Yeah, you just miss where I'm putting this. It will be a wall. Well, not exactly right there, but you won't be able to go that way, and then you've got to go down these stairs through another. I don't know why I put 2 sets of doors. I just thought it looked nicer on the outside. And that brings you into the bridge, and then you can go down from there.
Yeah.
Still working out the...
I'm just trying to get that spike to look alright. I'm kind of bringing it up above the ship and then back down into it. Sometimes I like to make my ships look like there's like they're made of separate parts that are kind of clamped onto each other. I don't know why, but I think it looks kind of cool.